Hello, welcome back. Today I thought of reacting to the new song, a new cover, right, from Angelina. Well, I think it's been like a couple of weeks that she did it, maybe a little longer, whatever. So I thought of doing this. I was sort of hesitant because I don't know. It just seems like the song itself. It's probably not a song that Duffy herself listens to very much, because from my understanding, she had an experience that I think probably put a major damper on this song for her. I would imagine, But what do I know? So this is a romantic style song, right? In it, even though the name is actually not that. Or at least doesn't represent specifically the title of this movie, right? Because it's a cover for a movie, and it's interesting because it looks to me, after watching the trailer, it looks to me like a Hallmark style movie, right? So it's interesting that Angelina would do this. I have this feeling that somebody just called her and said, "Hey, as a favor, can you do the cover of Mercy for this movie?" And maybe she read the book and she liked it or something. I don't know, but I'd be curious to find out how she ended up doing this cover. I mean, for Angelina, this is probably something she could put together in like a couple of days. I don't think it's a big deal for her to make, but it's a big deal in the sense of exposure, right? She gets exposure for the movie, and the movie gets exposure because she's on it. Well, she's doing the cover song, right? So anyway, seems to work mutually well in a promotional sense. But in the end, let's see what happens here, because I'd be interested to hear what kind of version she has. I just recently listened to Duffy sing this because I wasn't really familiar with. I'm not, I don't really listen to a lot of pop songs. So here we go. So I just want to stop a second, and it's quite interesting because right away we know that it's Angelina, right? I mean, just her breathiness and style, and it's amazing how easily recognizable she is. Her song, her voices. So anyway, here we go. Wait, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I sort of didn't give it a slingshot to it. Okay. That's so cute, the dubbing that she's done, right? She must have had a lot of fun doing this in the sense of like the dubbing of her own voice. So it's fun.
I don't know what this is, but you got me good, just like you knew you would. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing well. I want you spare. You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me?
Okay, that's just it's so Angelina in the sense of her voice, right? And it's so similar to Duffy, this style, right? But this is Angelina in my sense, the way I see it. And again, I'm not an expert, but this is sort of one of her style voices. It's not necessarily my preferred style, but it's entertaining when it's done every once in a while, with specific songs such as this one here, because the voice is so similar to Duffy in the sense of a style, right? So yeah.
I said, now you think that I will be something on the side.
Hold on. So now, as you can see, there's images of the movie, right? It's a trailer. So what I did is I sort of modified the video so that I could show a little bit, instead of just a static picture, something else, right? Hopefully this doesn't get blocked. Anyway, probably will, or maybe for sure copyrighted, But anyway, for copyright reasons and so on, what I'm doing right now is basically I'm just uploading videos in my membership program, and some of them will remain in the membership program because for one reason or another, and some will if the copyright is lifted, then I will make them public. So for me right now, that's the best thing that I can do, mainly because I don't have as much, because I can't, it's not healthy for me to do this, okay, this type of work on a regular basis, too much of it anyway. So I have to sort of manage what I do, and I also need some support. So I'm hoping that either through my book or through becoming a member, because if the more members I have, the less I have to deal with YouTube, in a sense. The less I have to deal with the algorithm in YouTube. Anyway, I just want to say that. So I'm going to go back a little bit. Okay, here we go.
Will be something on the side, but you got to understand that I need a man who can take my hand. Yes, I do. I don't know what this is, but you got me good, just like you knew you would. I don't know what you do, but you do it well. I'm under your stare.
Okay, first of all, again, this is a standard romantic song in the sense of like hate and love, being the part of the duality of life. And it's just sort of funny because hearing that I'm under your spell, yeah, right. I could just imagine, oh my God, Angelina under somebody else's spell. We're so used to being under her spell, right? And I think anybody else would be. But anyway, just for an observation.
You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? I say you better release me.
I mean,
I'm begging you.
okay, hold on. It's just amazing her breath, right? That she's able to do that so easily. The long breath and so on. Hold on. I think she started rapping here, right? Because there is a component to it that is rap.
I'm begging you. The same kind, 'cause you know what I want this more than I'm asking for, but I don't want to waste my time. You think I'll be the other girl just like that's missing in this world? I want to have fun, go get me some. I just don't know where you're coming from.
Okay, this is too much. I think that's my favorite part. The rap, Angelina rap, and I can actually hear what she's saying. I had trouble with the Duffy rap, and it's also interesting to hear her say those words.
Mercy, why won't you release me?
I think there's going to be a lot of guys who are going to be begging her for mercy. But anyway.
Why won't you release me? You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you release me? I say you better release me.
Yeah, I'm thinking that she's probably taller than this guy, or just as tall, right? different idea here.
You better release me. I say you better release me. You better release me. I say you better release me.
Sorry. Okay, so obviously this is the type, like I said, it's sort of like a Hallmark movie, and it's sort of a fun little thing, right? But the words and so on, they're sort of like a step back from when she was 11. She would write better songs than this type of song, right? In the sense of she was dealing with profound things like what is life, and now she's in the romantic arts, right? And it's sort of interesting because she's now 16, sweet 16. So there must be a lot of things going on in her mind right now, and I'm curious to hear what her album is gonna sound like. Her first album, first album under Republic Records. If it's going to be more of a romantic style or something else, or maybe a mixture of some profound things. Knowing Angelina, actually annoying. I mean, I could just imagine that it's going to be a mixture of all sorts of things. And then there's nothing wrong with romantic songs, I mean, if it wasn't for that, the Beatles would never have been the Beatles. Anyway, this is sort of, like I said, entertaining. I hope this was okay. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourselves, okay? And stay healthy, stay sound, and thank you very much for all your support. Thank you. Bye.